Alright, let's see if this works. Test, test, test. Let's see if this works. Ooh, it looks like it's working. It looks like it's working. Let me just see the what we see. Hi folks, if you're already okay, appears that it's working. Alright, so it appears it's working. Hi folks. How you doing? It's me again. Ready to buy some Bitcoin, buy some Solana, and sing a song. This is the London edition of Crypto Karaoke. I was thinking of using this travel thing as an excuse not to do this, but I figure I actually wanted to try to, for experimental purposes. I'm very curious as to, oh, I don't even have TradingView on this. Come on. For experimental purposes, it's actually nice to. Oh, this computer's a bit slow. I'm gonna have to bear with me. I wanted to see how if I could actually do my show on the road. Like I've never really did a live stream outside of my house before. I'm doing this on this small Mac Air and some and this mic that I usually just use for work. Talking, so it's not really a singing mic. So a lot of I'm actually curious to see how if it sounds right. This might be technically all off. Maybe there's not even any sound, but looking at the OBS, nothing. Yeah, it looks test. Looks fine. All right, so let's just jump right in. I'm here in London. Arrived today and here to for work. I am filming tomorrow. With 2 physicians, and so I just wanted to quickly chat. It's funny because I just had dinner with a colleague. Let's skip this. And it was a nice dinner. This colleague, you know, in the past we've had some differences of opinions, and sometimes those differences went, you know, we had differences of opinion, and he's a British fellow. I mean, that has nothing to do with it, but it's, I guess to some extent has an influence of, you know, these, it's a different culture. All right, let's leave it. Anywho, I'm waiting for this chart to load up. But it's funny because this colleague of mine, so we're doing this job together tomorrow, and Friday is his last day. So this is kind of his last dinner. And what's funny is my first dinner when I joined this company was with him, like my first work dinner. So it was just funny how life works out. You know, goes in full circle, where you know, in some ways he brought me in, and I'm seeing him out. Just funny that way. And oh, come on, give me a break. All right, I might have, if this is gonna be like this, I'm just gonna do this on my phone, because we gotta get, you know, I have to actually iron my shirt and do stuff, prepare for tomorrow. And this looks like it's not okay. So this is not popping like this. This is not popping. So I will do it live on my phone. Okay. I got the buy. Hit the buy. This is trash. No, not Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin, please. Let me go. Okay. All right. I put an order in for Bitcoin. But it was nice going for, and it was a nice dinner. We had Lebanese food. It was really nice, and Um, it was comforting, and had a beer. Went to a really typical London pub, just up the block from where I'm staying. Okay, orders submitted for Solana. Oh man, why? I'm just bothered by the fact that I can't see my charts on this computer. I'm a little bit pissed off that it's doing that. It's like, let me see if these orders hit. It looks like. Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. I'm. Okay, things are loading. It looks like. I'm using the Wi-Fi from the hotel, so maybe that's not so. Let's go sing the song and see if these orders hit in a bit. Okay. I'm gonna sing "People Are Strange" because sometimes, you know, what I realize, it's like sometimes you have differences with people, and you have to people will always, you'll always have different opinions, but you shouldn't hold it against them, and you shouldn't necessarily like judge people or dislike people or whatever. I mean, of course, there are people. Some people may do something that you completely disagree with, but in the end, if, you know, people are people. That's a good one to might sing. Depeche Mode. People are. I'm gonna have to sing that someday. But in this case, it's like even with this gentleman, I remember this is where sometimes I had to really test my patience, and really when I was there was one incident I remember, but at the time that's when I was reading the New Testament, and I think it was in Matthew where you turn the other cheek, right? If someone slaps you, give them the other cheek to slap, right? Where you always have to, no matter what, you know, even your enemies, more of your enemies, you have to help them. Like, you know, just like if you want to punch me, okay, you know, okay, of course to some extent, like if someone's gonna come attack you, you have to fight back, but in a very but the default baseline Christian way is like you know, you have to fight hate with love, and from that, like you know, you get you'll hear me saying sometimes, you know, pray for your haters. Pray, you know, they hating you, okay, pray for them, because maybe they're not such in a good situation, and maybe that's why they're hating on you, right? Because you got that shine and whatever, and like whatever it is, or it's just because for whatever reason they just like to hate on people in general. I'm not saying particularly for this person, but I'm just saying people in general, you know, like pray for the haters. And why? Because in the end, we're all just strange, quirky people, just trying to make sense of everything that's going on. And that's it. And we're just sharing the space. People are strange, all right? So people are strange. People are strange. Whoa, I missed it. Man, I missed it. Let's try that again. Take 2. Here we go. My order's hit, by the way. Test. People are... Oh, come on. That goes in quick. There's no countdown on that? Give me a break, bruh. One more time. Take 3. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven. I can't, hold on. Take 4. First of all, I can't really like give all like sing because like I'm in this hotel room and I have no idea my neighbors can hear me. So I have to actually pick the song that's not so like. Okay, streets are uneven, but okay, streets are. Okay, this is the one. One more time. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down, when you're strange. Faces come out of the rain when you're strange. No one remembers your name when you're strange. When you're strange, when you're strange. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. Alright, yeah. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. You know, what I love about that song, it just reminds me of the movie The Lost Boys. Although the version that was used in Lost Boys was a cover of the original Doors, but nonetheless, it's yeah, yeah. I remember the first time I saw that movie in theater, just blew me away. Still a great movie. Anyway, thanks for joining, folks. The orders did hit. It looks like, so we're good. The market's going crazy right now. So much uncertainty. So much unpredictability. But the tech markets are pumping. These precious metals are pumping. So there's got to be a pullback sooner or later, but we'll see. Thank you for your time. God bless. Remember, love thy neighbor. Ah, there's my chart. There we go. Okay, right when we're about to like end it. Yeah, love thy neighbor. Good night, folks. Godspeed. Okay, so let me switch this off.